Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and welcome back to The Mixer, the segment on this channel where I give you guys all sorts of detailed analyses from all walks of life. I'll talk about people, places, animals, food, sports, traveling, the whole 9 yards, hence why it's called The Mixer, because I mix things up in this huge playlist that I think has about 200 or so videos at this point, right? And today's topic is something that I've actually been planning on covering since the day it happened. As soon as it, took place, I was like, yep, I'm gonna do a vlog about this. I don't know exactly how or even when, but I'm gonna put this on my channel at some point, and I'm glad that I'm having the chance to do it early on, because it is still sort of recent and the internet hive mind is still reeling about it. And me myself, it's something that really excited me when it happened. I'm really excited to talk about it today, okay? Pretty sure you guys already know what this is about because of the title and the thumbnail and whatnot, but just a little rundown. I am a very big fan of Smosh. I'm pretty sure you guys know that if you've watched this channel since the beginning, even my earlier videos, I made it clear that it was because of Smosh that I even had a channel in the first place. They were the ones that most inspired me, to become a content creator myself, and I have been a long time fan before that, been watching ever since their early days when it was literally just Ian and Anthony in their room doing stupid stuff, and now in case you guys haven't really been following along, Anthony actually recently came back to Smosh. He got together with Ian and he bought it. They bought the company together as an independent entity, so they're now producing classic Smosh sketches on the channel. It's literally just the boys having fun again. So now they are sitting right now on a crisp 26 million subscribers, a landmark that they reached recently once Anthony returned, and before that they had enjoyed 3 different spans, 3 different periods as the most subscribed channel on YouTube. So it's actually crazy. And just a little brief rundown of how they started, right? Now, originally the idea for Smosh was conceived when Anthony misunderstood a friend explaining a mosh pit as a smosh pit, and the idea just stuck. So he made a website called smosh.com in 2002, mostly just to create flashy animations, to make his friends laugh and stuff, usually inspired by anime, I think. And then he would get together a few years later with his friend Ian to create a channel on this new website called YouTube, which was in 2005. And then they just started to upload random stuff, They uploaded lip syncing the Power Rangers theme song, the Mortal Kombat theme song, and the Pokemon theme song, the English version of it, That one actually propelled them to stardom, because it went viral, got tens of millions of views, and that's how they started to grow. They started to make it into a normal thing, creating original comedy sketches, every week. So, they started to grow more and more, get more and more subscribers, and eventually make money. They were one of the first channels to be part of the monetization AdSense program, And then many years later of creating more content, getting more views, and growing in subscriber count, in 2011 they were bought by Alloy Digital, which later became Defy Media, which is a digital media company that produces online content for young adults, right? And at first it was okay. They were making more money and they had a 40% increase in viewership. They got more subscribers. The content was really looking good, but soon it started to become clear that things were going a little bit differently than the boys were expecting. They weren't really a big fan of the direction that Defy was taking, and Anthony himself once said that everything that he wanted to do was going through a filter. Defy was controlling pretty much everything. They had a say in everything that was going to be uploaded, so it really hindered their creativity. The channel was becoming much more commercialized, with a lot of different cast members and actors and stuff, so it started to become very unrecognizable, but it was still Smosh in a way. But unfortunately in 2017 Anthony made a decision to leave, So, he wanted to pursue his own creative ventures, so it was very sad, it was really sad because he was kind of like the founding member. He did officially create Smosh, and Ian was kind of just there as a business partner that he brought in, It was really sad. And then a year or so later, Defy would actually shut down their operations and, fire everybody. It was freaking crazy. There was no primary notice. I forgot what it's called. Final notice. Whatever a company puts out to let employees know that they're going to be let go, there wasn't any of that. And then in 2019, Smosh was bought by Mythical Entertainment, which is a production company that was run by Rhett and Link, who were fellow OG YouTubers, So then, Smosh had a home now. They went back to making content, but little did we know that Anthony and Ian weren't really talking anymore, They weren't exactly friends at that point. We just didn't know it. And recently, this year in 2023, on June 20th, they announced that they had bought Smosh again. The boys were back, you know, and that's where everything got crazy. You know, Anthony came back to the channel. He started to show up in videos, you know, across there was the regular Smosh video, you know, this one here where they said that they bought Smosh, but then he appeared on Smosh Pit, you know, he started to come to on Smosh games. You know, it was really awesome. And before I continue and talk a little bit more about the process here, let's take a look at some photos, man, of Anthony after he came back. It's pretty crazy, right? It is absolutely wild to see Anthony back in that environment, man. And I've watched pretty much every single video up until this point, and he really does seem to be at home. It's like he never left, you know. He's been fitting in with everybody, you know, because you guys have to remember that Smosh is very, very different now than when he left, you know. There are way too many people, especially after Mythical bought them in 2019, you know. It led to several changes in the cast and crew, and every video had way too many people, too many actors and writers, producers, you know, like it just felt crazy, man. There were way too many people that were part of the crew, you know. Not that it's a bad thing, but it just felt a little overwhelming to me, you know. We had, of course, the regular crew. There was Courtney and Shane. Sometimes we would see Keith and Olivia. There was Damien, you know, like and a few other new cast members. We had Kimmy, you know, Jackie, who were just awesome in the videos. You know, they have really amazing personalities. I love pretty much everybody who works at Smosh. You know, I really like everybody, the whole cast. There are more there's a more diverse crew, you know. There are Americans with different cultural backgrounds, you know, so it's really nice to see them representing different ethnicities. You know, it's awesome, it's great, and I love it, you know. But at the same time, when I saw Anthony back in the middle of them, it's like, God damn it, this just feels so right. You know, it's like this is what was missing, you know. Every single Smosh video that I saw after Anthony left, I felt, and I'm pretty sure a lot of fans feel the same way, there's something missing, you know. And Anthony has such great chemistry with everybody, and they seem to really be welcoming him back with open arms, you know. On the business side of things, what happened is that, you know, Anthony and Ian had actually gotten together. They had reconnected after not speaking for like a year or so, you know, and all of that was covered in this video here where Anthony spent a day with Ian. It was really emotional. It's over an hour long, and I watched it in one take, you know. It was insane, explaining all the things that happened, you know, and I love that video so much. And, you know, basically they had to their friendship had to basically come apart, you know, to get back together, you know. They stopped being friends. Their friendship had to end for them to start again after growing as adults, you know. And when you see Anthony in the videos, you see that Ian is much more, you know, he's happier, he's more free-spirited, you know. You can tell that he's much more in tune with everybody, you know. His whole personality changed for the better, man. It was crazy. So they got together after reconnecting as friends, and they decided to buy Smosh again from Rhett and Link, you know. They actually purchased a majority stake, you know, in ownership, so they are able to become an independent entity now. But because the Smosh brand still belongs, you know, legally to Rhett and Link of Mythical, they do still retain a minority stake, and they are still in the company of Smosh, you know, in an advisory capacity. So they probably have a little bit of a say of how things goes, but I'm pretty sure that they're happy for them. They're friends, you know, so I'm pretty sure Rhett and Link aren't business savvy douches who, you know, impose what they want to do. So then Anthony actually he took the executive producer of his own production company, Press Alike Productions. When he became independent from Smosh, he had like this little outro in his videos where he's like, okay guys, bye, see you later, Press Alike, and that became his production company to make his videos, you know. So then she actually joined Smosh as the CEO, right, Alessandra, yes, I don't know if it's Alessandria. So basically that's what happened, you know. He and Anthony became the owners of Smosh again, and it's freaking good. Nobody knows how much Smosh costs, but I mean, really, dude, I mean, they have enough money to make it happen, and it's crazy how it came full circle. They literally bought their own brand back that they started, you know, now going full circle and making these new sketches. And there have been a few videos too, you know. There are 2 sketches at this point, you know. They did the one where they summon a demon, you know, and then recently they redid a classic, which was the Stop Copying Me. I'm not gonna leave a link to each individual video, you know. I'm just go to their channel later and watch them, you know. But over on Smosh Pit, Anthony has come to do different videos, you know. There was the 2 Truths, 1 Lie. He also did, for example, I'm pretty sure the Reddit stories are also on Smosh Pit, you know. The Hot Ones challenge. Every single video is different because Anthony is in it, you know. Over on Smosh Games, he and Ian, I'm gonna leave a link to this one here. They played Amnesia again, you know, a horror game, Amnesia Bunker, because they did 2 episodes of the original Amnesia Dark Descent back when Smosh Games was still in its early days, so now they redid it, man. Everything is awesome. Everything has been coming together. All of the pieces have been fitting perfectly ever since Anthony returned, you know. And we're gonna take a look at a few more photos here of him, you know, moments from the channel and VidCon that they went to, just a whole bunch of random stuff mixed in. It's great, man. It's great. I'm almost gonna cry here. It's so emotional seeing these moments again, you know, playing out this way. The reason that I'm showing you guys a bunch of photos, you know, is because I can't get any clips from any of the Smosh videos without, you know, my video being flagged, you know. I don't think it's even a case of not being able to monetize. I think the video will literally get taken down because I've seen this happening before with people, you know, taking bits of their videos and uploading them, you know, to get views and possibly make money. So I'm not gonna risk that. I don't have permission from Smosh to use any of their clips, so but I can use the photos, right? There's nothing wrong with that, so that's why I'm doing it this way. You guys know that I normally include a lot of clips, you know, that usually don't allow me to monetize, but in this case I literally can't, you know. So hopefully you guys will take a look at all of the links, you know. Here's a random link to Smosh, but I don't know, just linking a bunch of stuff if I even have room anymore at this point in the video to do that. So now the idea for them buying Smosh back is to return to their roots and do more sketch sketch-oriented videos, you know, because Smosh had at that point become a largely improv-based channel, you know. A lot of their videos were unscripted, you know. On the main channel there were sketches, you know, and original skits with, you know, writing and stuff, you know, but over on Smosh Pit and Smosh Games everything is unscripted, you know. A lot of editing, they just like record them, you know, and put them they pretty much just work with what they have, you know, especially in the Try Not to Laugh challenges where everything is improv, you know. So on the main channel at least, you know, they will do kind of like this little overhaul, you know. It's just gonna be regular sketches and stuff. So yeah, that's basically, I already saw their channel, and all they have now in terms of playlist is Classic Smosh and you know, New Smosh, Classic Smosh is back, which I think is kind of unfair. I think they should at least, you know, have kept the older videos without Anthony, you know, because to show all the work that the crew had put into it, because they have over 1,600 videos at this point. But still, that's fine, you know, as long as they're working to some degree, you know, that's what I'm excited for. And it's great to see Anthony come back. He's like 36 now, man. I think he's 35 or 36. No, he's in his freaking mid-30s, man. And I've been a fan since the beginning of Smosh. You know, I feel old. You know, I'm 30 myself, and I'm still recording videos, so it's crazy. And it's really nice to see Anthony and Ian reconnect as friends again. You know, following them on Instagram and Twitter, seeing them posting stuff, you know, and replying to each other. It's awesome. It really takes us back to the early days, you know. And I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen now. I'm really excited for the future, you know, because they're going to be doing a lot of classic Smosh, you know. It's going to be nice to see where exactly they're going to take the channel, you know, and also kind of like, you know, how they're going to basically incorporate elements of the old school Smosh with the new modern day take on it, you know, with much better editing, much better software to do their stuff, you know, and knowledge of how YouTube works. I'm excited, and I think it's really going to work out well, you know. It's crazy. This video was also half scripted, half improv, you know. I'm just talking from the heart here, you know, and that's pretty much it, man. You know, I should get going mostly because my battery is running low already. Only 2 videos recorded today, my battery is already dying. Holy crap, man. Gotta get used to that again. But still, I'm excited. I'm really excited, you know. And if Anthony or Ian ever come across this video, just want you to know that you guys really do inspire me. You motivate me to keep my channel going. You know, I've been a fan since the early days, man. Like, I think like 2006-7 is when I started watching Smosh on and off for many years, you know, and I always come back because they always deliver the laughs. And as a longtime fan, I think I speak for the whole fan base when I say that we are really excited for this. You know, I'm really anxious to see what's coming, you know, 1 video per week, even if it's every 2 weeks, I'm gonna be here for all of them. They have been getting much better views too, you know, like upwards of the millions, 1 million, 2 million every video, so I'm pretty sure that Anthony coming back is being well received by the general public. But that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed my take on Smosh, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see if they can break the 30 million subscriber barrier soon, huh? And that's it. Oh yeah, there was also the one where Anthony read an angry letter that he had written to Ian, which I actually watched recently. That was also pretty crazy, pretty insane. I'm gonna leave a link to it here if I can, you know. That really establishes a lot of the backstory that happened, you know, that I didn't want to get into here in this video because it's gonna get too long. But that's also one that you really should watch if you haven't. It's very just to put it here at the end, huh? If you guys happen to enjoy my video here, please go ahead and give it a like and also subscribe to my channel because I release videos every single day. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell too so you can know exactly what time I upload, and it's all good. It's all good. Now keeping an eye on the battery icon there. It's about to die. Anyway, guys, this is Chazzy signing out for now. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Roll the outro screen and shut up!